Alexa, I like this song. Okay, good, good, good. There we go. Let me turn it down just to make sure it's not, you know. Okay. Oh, I'm still like, I don't know what is going on with me. I'm still like sick. It's like I think it's like a sinus infection. It would be nice if it went away. That would be quite wonderful. Oh, here we go. All right. And I said, hopefully I'll be, God, I hope the doctor's always calling me back today. I really do. I hope they call me back. I'm ready to like lose my mind with their shit. Just hurry up and call me back. Alright, let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let's get everything together. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Alright, good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen for me like the live. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on TikTok. I'm getting my shit together. Like I said, I am kind of a little under the weather, but I'm okay. The weather's been like changing here like crazy. So yeah, that's where we're at now. Like, oh God. And I said it just, but I'll get better. It's not like I don't have like a cold or anything. It's straight up like I'm sure. I've been bitching about the weather on here for like weeks now. I mean, I'm like, Ace, he's funny, man. Like if I'm not paying attention to him and he wants my attention, he'll like bark at me and shit. Like, hey, hey, how come you're not? I'm like, dude, chill. Come here, baby. Come here. He's very vocal. I think that's the beagle part of him. You know what I mean? He's very vocal. My last dog, he would bark, but it was like if people came in the door. This dude would just be like, "There's a bird! Yay! There's a bird!" You know what I mean? So, guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me, like the live. Ace, honey, come here. Come here. So, what we do normally, first thing in the morning, is I come on, I'll put my makeup on, I read the weird news. I love to start people off with like a good day and not like, the normal news I find very depressing. Oh, Ace, come here. Ace. That's what I mean. It's like shit like a bird, or there could be a stink bug on the window, and he's like, "Meh, meh, meh." I'm like, dude, there's nothing that serious going on out front right now. Like there is absolutely. Look, tell him, tell him what you see. Tell him. Up. Hey, that's not how we play. That is not how we play. That is not how we play. Yeah, he's still a baby. He's learning. Okay. Here, come sit with me. Come, you can come sit with me, but I can't play right now. Get your hand out of my shirt. Up. So he's still a little rough around the edges, but we'll get him there. I know. Listen, I know. I love it too. I know. Stop. He wants to like play, like he wants to like nip and whatnot. And I'm like, dude, don't be doing that. So normally if I put my hands away, he'll just kind of stop. But he wants to play. My goodness, stop! I don't want to play right now. I don't want to play. I'm on my live stream. I don't want to play. We'll play later, okay? Up. Get out of my makeup, man. Get out of my makeup. I have like my little sponges that I use to put like foundation on, right? He keeps getting it up. Get out of mommy's makeup. Stop. Get out of mommy's makeup. Stop. So he's getting on my nerves already. Stop, dude. Chill. Chew. You better chew. Hey, what's going on, David? How are you, honey? Good morning. Come on, yo. Come on. Yeah, he ain't got no type of home training, but that's okay. I'm his first home, so you know what? He's got to start somewhere, right? He has managed to find himself a forever home. I do not give up on dogs. So I said I went out last night, and I shot pool. I won my game. I'm all excited. A couple weeks ago, right? Good morning, Arizona. I'm good. That's awesome, DJ. I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to. Victor Wembanyama lost the first game, but you keep your head up, they will play better. Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tony. Not a clue. And I said, guys, I'm live on YouTube. I'm also live on TikTok. I'm also dealing with a very energetic dog. But And so I said, it's been a lot lately. Playing pool has actually helped a lot. So I said, a couple weeks ago, I had a 20-0, which that's like a hard one to do. Come on, man, come on, come on, come on, come this way. You don't need to get into stuff. Yeah, you don't need to get into stuff. But and then last night I almost had another 20-0. I got 18-2. I was like, yeah, like I don't know. It helps. I started going to a new club, right? My energy is strong this morning. it's been one hell of a week. I'm still waiting on my results from my fucking tests. They were supposed to come. Like, why would a hospital do this, right? So like, just like, okay, okay, great. Yeah, I feel okay that I am hanging in there, you know. But like, why would a hospital? So I said my local hospital. I won't say what it was, but DJ knows. Like, I mean, everybody in Delaware kind of knows. Oh, thank you. It's me. I appreciate you. But I said, guys, I'm dual streaming. So if you hear me talking to somebody, they're not in your chat. I promise you, it's just the other chat. I haven't lost my mind, not yet, anyway. And so try to pray. I mean, I'm just like annoyed. Like, I'm just straight up like annoyed. So they sent me for this test. It was like this full body scan, all this shit. Like that. And then the hospital, my local hospital, sent my results through after all this arguing. Come on, come on. Like all this arguing. Stop, 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 stop. I don't want to play right now. I don't want to play right now. But they sent through the report, but didn't send the images. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would you, like, so you took a test of me and you gave them the report, but you didn't decide to maybe send the images as well? Like, does that, stop. I'm serious. Stop. Stop. I don't want to play like that. Stop. Stop. You need to get it together, sir. But so I'm just like, no, I have a very energetic dog. Like, stop. I don't want to play. I'm on my live stream. I want to do my makeup and do my live. You got all day to play with me, man. You got all day. But so, but like, why would they not? And then they called them this week. And so we're still just waiting for these fucking images that were done on April 22nd to get the fucking John Hopkins so then I can figure out what my next step is. And I'm like, why would they send the test results without the images? I guess they just figured, like, you know, the hospitals are going to double check another doctor. But so I don't even know what they said. I don't even know what, like, they said in the report. I don't even know what the images would have showed. But why would they not send the images? Yeah, it's a very, especially when it's to do with cancer. Like, the fuck? Like, what the fuck? So I said, I've been calling there like crazy. John Hopkins has been wonderful. Like, they've been calling there like crazy. But we just can't get them to get the images. I have to get the images through. So my next step is, like, okay, we'll go worst case scenario. My next step is to have one of my lymph nodes removed, right? And then have, like, the tissue test around it. Let's see how big it's spreading. Well, no, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's actually, like I said, it was melanoma, so I had it removed, right? Like, they ended up, they removed the melanoma, and normally when they do that, it's like, oh, okay, it's gone. You know what I mean? But this one, they want to make sure that it's not like gone down into my lymph node, right? So I'm like, okay, and it's just dealing with this back and forth shit. So it's like either worst case scenario, they remove the lymph node, right? And then I would do chemo and radiation and all that shit. Please don't chew up the blanket, please, please. And then, or they could choose to do they could choose to do a biopsy. If the biopsy comes back positive of, like, the lymph node, then they do chemo and radiation, all that stupid shit. If they decide to do the biopsy and the biopsy comes back negative, cool. That means all I have to do is immunotherapy treatments. And then, which is still treatments. It's still treatments nonetheless. Like, I'm not getting out of some type of treatment, but I would prefer to just at least know what's going on. Like, it's the not knowing that is, like, the worst part. Like, the not knowing is what's absolutely driving me nuts. Please stop chewing up the blanket. So I said, now I found out, stop nipping. Stop. I do not want to play. I will pet you, but I do not want to play. So I ended up, it was probably December, right? Stop, baby, stop. I know you want to play. I just don't want to play right now. So in December, I had a dog who he was almost 13. He was like, yeah, he wants to play. He always wants to play. I'm like, he's between 1 and 2 years old. This one, so he's in that prime like. I want to tear shit up and I want to play all the time. Like, you know, I said my last dog, he was 13, and in December I found out that he had cancer, right? And it had already spread, like, you know, it was just, there's nothing we could really do. Yeah, there's nothing we could really do at 13 years old. I mean, the chemo might have done it in itself, but it was already like widespread by the time, because it was like in his throat. We didn't see anything. There's no way we could have seen anything. As soon as I seen something, we took him to the doctor. He had a tumor. It came back, said everything. So we knew. And then, so I said he ended up getting lymphomatic cancer as well. So I'm like sitting there taking care of him and trying to take care of myself. And it's like, it's just, so then I ended up, that doggy, he passed away. And then I ended up that I went and I adopted this one. He's been with me for about a month now. And I, like, he's cool. You know what I mean? Like, he's a cool guy. He's very destructive. He got a brand new $60 bed, right? Guess what he did? Tore the shit out of it. I'm like, I'm not buying you any more beds. Like, so it was like my old dog's bed. You know what I mean? Like, I bought this like a year ago or something, but it made it through the last dog. Made it through the last dog. No issues. This one, man, nah. So, but I said my last dog. I had my last dog was a bug. He was a Boston Terrier and Pug mix. This one is a Puggle, so he's half Beagle and he's half Pug. And like when I tell you, like the Beagle side, I mean, like he'll get the zoomies, and then he fucks me up so bad because he'll actually start hopping like a rabbit. Hey, pretty, hi, Yash, how are you? But he just like he just wants to tear up everything. I'm like, dude, chill out. But like I said, he's at that stage, so it's like I know he'll get up. I'm so excited, guys. Like I said, I went out last night and I shot pool, and the girl that I shot against, she was like real good, and I ended up, I won. Like, I was like, oh, cool. Like, it's been very therapeutic. Do you take him out? Of course I do. Of course I do. He's got to run. He's got his own yard. He's got his own special hookup that makes, you know, so he can run back and forth. Like, I'll just sit out there in a chair and be like, all right, let's get some of this energy out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just chill. Like, oh, what's up? Okay. Yeah, he's still running. Yeah, he's still running, huh? Like he has to get some energy out, so he definitely gets his share of exercise. But I said my last dog, he was old, so he would literally get up in the morning, and then go sit. Oh, thank you, it's me. I appreciate you. But he would literally go and take a nap, and then he would get back up. He'd eat, go lay down, take it. Oh, thank you, dark skin lover. There we go. I appreciate you guys. But then he slept. He slept like literally 20 hours a day because he was older. This one he barely, like, he'll sleep for 8 hours at night like a boss, right? And then after that he'll maybe take one little nap during the day. So just having this level of energy is like new, and it's refreshing, and it's, you know, like I said, so he's a keeper, man. He's a keeper. He's officially mine. Yeah, he's officially mine. His warranty's done. So guess what? He's mine forever. And I said, I'm not one for like giving up on dogs. Like, I had a friend, right, who, and like, Arizona, do you have dogs? I love dogs. They're like the sweetest things. Like, and they just want to love you and they want to be loved. And I've never understood how people could abuse a dog. Like any animal, really, but especially a dog, something that loves you. I had a friend who, he had two dogs, right? And he found out he had to move. And so he gave his dogs to like a neighbor. Like, and I was like, what do you mean you barely knew? Like, yeah, like, oh, well, she seemed like a nice lady. And I'm like, do you realize the level of how bad things would have to be for me to give up a dog? Two dogs. Oh, gotcha. See, and that's like, you know what I mean? Like, it sucks when people break up, because then it's like, what do you do with the dog? Like all that. Like, but I said I couldn't. I've never had a dog where I've been like, oh, you know what? I think I need to surrender it. Yeah, I'm just too busy. Like, it wouldn't happen. I would find a way to make it work. Like I would find a way to make it work. So I said, thankfully, like I'm at a spot in my life where I can stay home with him during the day. Like I work from home, so it's like I really don't need to. I don't know if I'm gonna do any makeup today. I might fix my eyebrow a little bit, but I don't know if I'm gonna do like much makeup. So and then later I've been doing. So I have a couple things that have been therapeutic. Like I'm finding things that are more therapeutic for me to try to do to release stress, like and to release anxiety. Playing pool has helped a lot. It's helped a lot. I love to shoot pool. I literally go at least once a week and play. And like I said, it gives me control over something. Like I can't control what's going on in life, but I can control, whether or not my speed makes it so this ball goes in this pocket. Like, you know what I mean? There's not much. And then I started doing like, I have power. Oh, she controlled it. That's a shame, man. It makes it so you don't actually bond with your aunt. You know what I mean? Like, but so like I said, I've been practicing. I really want to get better at it. Eventually, I would like to go to Vegas and play in nationals. That would be great. That would be like the goal, like something along. I would like that. I'm very far away from that though. But you know what? We're gonna keep practicing. And I said it's funny if anybody can take away, because like people be like, "What's your live stream about?" If anybody can take away anything from my live stream, I hope that it is like, don't be scared to try new things. I literally will be on here learning a dance. I'm a horrible dancer. Like I like so in the afternoon I've been coming on, and I don't know if you guys have ever seen flow fans. They're really nifty. Like they're these big long fans that have like silks attached to them. And that I found very relaxing. So I've been trying to do that more. Like it's almost like watching fish swim. It's pretty. And then there's all these different tricks and moves that you can do with them. I I'm learning like fire fans, where that's pretty much like, I've had them for years, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do these, right? And it's got like 5 points on it. Like it's a metal fan, it's got 5 points on it, and you do tricks and whatnot with them. So that's been, like I said, that's kind of been like my new thing. It's just finding stuff to have my mind occupied. Like I need like I said, it helps with anxiety to keep yourself focused on something and keep yourself going. And I said, it amazed me too. I'm taking a little time off of work because of everything that's going on. It's great though. Yeah. Oh, it's absolutely. Like I said, it when I'm standing next to the table and I'm looking, I'm not thinking about life. I'm not thinking about anything that's happening outside of the table. You know what I mean? Like I'm just thinking, and I said I absolutely love it. My captain of my team has been great, right? And when I love, like, this is what I just love it when I make a good shot and I can hear her over everybody else. Yes, yeah, yeah. Like that hypes me up so bad. But it's like, I'm not. I'm still getting used to having people watch me play, because I said I've always, whenever I played, it's in bars and it's busy, and there's all sorts of shit going on. Like, thank you, Nicolette. I appreciate you guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live, please. So I said I like strongly. Normally I give painting classes, right? Like that's what I'll do is I work from home. I give painting classes, all that stuff. And normally what people tell me when they're getting ready to take like their first class, or they're thinking about it or whatever, right? They're like, it, oh, I don't know if I could do it. I don't even know that I could paint like a stick figure. And it's like, you don't have to. You don't have to. That's the great part about painting. Painting I do a lot of too. Like I do a lot of oil painting. And then I said I give classes, but that's the first thing that people always, well, I couldn't, well, nobody's good at anything the first time you start it. Like nobody's good at shit the first time they do something. It doesn't matter who they are. You can be naturally more inclined to understand something than any other people. Are you good at a long shot? It depends. It depends. It depends on the long shot. I'm only 5'1", right? So like I hate the fact that I have to bridge stuff. I'm like, ugh. Like I can't. I'm like, ugh. Like anytime I have to bridge and I know I'm gonna like not be able to reach it. Like there are some moves I have to use a on. Then one of the guys, when I first started playing pool, right? Wicked Inkwork. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Good day, mate. But so yeah, some of my long shots are good. Everything just depends. It depends on what it depends on. And actually, some people that shoot, and when I tell you they do, I'm like, Holy shit. Like some people, man, they already got like 5 shots. Like they're like, all right, I'm going to put this ball here. And then the next one, I'm going to put this here. And then the cue ball is going to come over here. And they're like, yeah, I see some people that I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, fuck, man. So I said, I'll get there. I'll get there. And it's like you can't judge yourself based on who else is playing. Because, like, there's a lot of people that have been shooting for like 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that have been shooting for like 15 years. I guarantee you when they first started. So that's what people say a lot. Like, don't be scared. Do not be scared to try new things because what's great about painting, and this is normally what I tell people, is, oh, thank you, Charms. I appreciate you. But, it's like, with painting, it's not like everyday life. If you fuck something up, you can just go back and fix it. Like it never happened. So what are you painting? Right now I'm doing hold on, let me say. Right now I'm doing a new one. It's like a woman, she's got like a flower on her. I don't know. I do like a lot of like fantasy shit. I'll show you like the one that I just completed and it took me like way too long. I literally at this point in my life have thousands of paintings. Like I never really stop. I've painted every day for years now. So, and this is just kind of my thing, which if you guys want to see more of my portfolio, check out my website, edgeoftheeasel.com. I have a lot of stuff up there, like, and I said that's where, like, my portfolio is. You can see, like, I mean, I just have, and it's all sorts of stuff. It's just whatever, I feel like, hey, that's what I want to do. So I have some that still need to be completed. I have ones that I'm working, like, it's a little project. So I said, I stream from my studio, and my dog is in the way. Move, move, move your butt, move your butt. He's like, move your butt, man. He's spoiled already. I'll tell you what, he's spoiled already. But like I really like colors in the painting. Why, thank you. I thought it would be like a phoenix, but like listen, I have like a thing for phoenixes. I know a lot of people do. Hello, what's going on, boys? But that's my name's Renee, and that's literally what it means is rebirth. So it seems to be like how they find certain things that you kind of connect with. That's one of the ones that. Can you please get out of my makeup? Just stop. Just stop. But so yeah, do you realize like how many times I've had to like that little like what is it, like the little like smushy sponge that you put foundation on, right? This dude, I've literally had to. Oh, in Bali. Okay. Well, have a good night, honey. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Make sure, double tap, make sure follow me. I follow back. I said we are dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. I normally do my makeup in the morning and read the weird news. I don't think I'm going to do makeup today. I do think I'm going to read the weird news, though. So, and I like to do the weird news because it's all the stuff that you don't normally hear about. It's all like the really zany, like out there shit. Like it's not like the normal news where it's like depressing. You know what I mean? Like I'll go and watch like the normal news, and I'm like, yeesh, does anything good happen in the world? I'm from Australia, but oh, that's awesome. I was gonna say one of my dear friends is from Australia. Like I said, I like people that talk shit. And I found that a lot of Australians talk shit. Like, they're good at talking shit. Like, I'm a pool player. I need to be around people that are good at talking shit. Okay. Let's see. So, weird news this week. All right. Let's see. Oh, I had seen this one on another page. I thought it was interesting, though. But, there was... We love the banter. See, I love banter. Hello, Lois. Hello, Leanne. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen for me like the live. So there was a museum in Illinois recently, and I think I've said this the other day, but I just think it's funny, so we're going to do it again. A museum in Illinois recently received a speeding ticket for an unregistered $50 Knight Rider replica car. So they literally tried to ticket a car that has sat in a museum since whenever. That was obviously just like an error and all that stuff, but I just thought it was funny. I'm like, now watch, if they hadn't said anything, I'll tell you this much, DMV sure would have taken their money. I promise you that. And I said, today I'm going to do flow fans. I'm going to do my fire fans. I'm finding it very therapeutic. And I said, I'm just trying to find ways to like kind of keep myself busy. Like I absolutely hate waiting for shit. Like if they call me today and they were like, "Hey, we're gonna schedule you for a surgery today," I'd be like, "All right, let's do this thing." Like I hate waiting. Waiting is the worst part. So I said, for whatever reason, my local hospital still has not released my images from my scan to John Hopkins. Hey, Alonzo, what's going on? So we're still waiting. We're still waiting. And I'm like ready to like put my phone through the damn window. Like I'm like, please just hurry up. I absolutely hate waiting for shit. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Like they'll be like, okay, well you need a surgery. Well here, we'll give it like 3 months. Like, yeah, 3 months. Okay, well, so what am I gonna do for those 3 months? Like, so he said we're waiting to see. Like that's my health update. Is we're waiting to see what the results said from the images, and then I'll find out whether I need surgery or just a biopsy or how we're going to proceed next. So, but I'm like, why would they not? Like, does that make any sense? Why would they not? They sent the report of what the images said, but they didn't actually send the images. Like, wouldn't you think that the doctor would want to look at them? Like, I mean, just, it's called like a second opinion. Like, it's okay, well, this is what the hospital, but let's double check. Like, nothing wrong with double checking, right? But apparently it's a big to do. Like, just get the fucking thing sent. Like, damn it. And, and that's the worst part is the hospital that I'm talking about that's like dropping the ball, like on this shit, is literally a cancer hospital. So, yeah. All right, so let's see. All right, more weird news. So I said I've been updating people. I'm trying my best. I've been taking on like new hobbies just because it keeps my brain occupied. And I've really been like sinking myself into just doing stuff. Like I've been learning ASL now for a little bit. It's just it's all I said. My plan for this year, 100%, I wanted to start a nonprofit, right? Like it's only like $112 to like establish a nonprofit, but I really wanted to set up a nonprofit that would give people with special needs more access to creative outlets. So like painting, dance, singing, like getting the teachers in on it. And then like, of course if the teacher wants, they're going to want to be paid, you know what I mean? But like, so that's kind of where my brain was going with it. And I was like all for it. And then this is where we're at now. So that might be a next year plan. That might be a next year plan. All right, so let's see. Oh, I read about this one yesterday and I thought it was funny. Like I was looking through some weird news pages today, right? Just out of curiosity, see what's out there. And oh my gosh, like oh thank you, Nicolette. There we go. Guys, welcome through. Tap the screen. I said I'm trying like different sites out and whatnot. I mainly do YouTube and TikTok. Like I've been trying other ones out lately just to see like do people come through, who's using what, da 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 da. So I said, if you hear me talking to somebody, it's just the other chat. There is, and I said, I read about this yesterday, right? But I thought it was pretty funny. If you haven't seen this picture, go on and look this picture up because it's a riot, right? There's a buffalo they named Donald Trump for his golden locks and his sensation at a Bangladesh zoo. When I tell you, I seen this picture yesterday, and I'm not a political person. This is not anything to do with politics. This motherfucker looks like Donald Trump. Like, this motherfucker looks like Donald Trump. Like, hold on. It's probably hard to say. But, like, it's the hair. The hair, it's like this blonde hair. Like, I don't know. I thought it was funny. Let's see if I can get the picture up. There we go. What do we think? Tell me that doesn't, like, but yeah, they named it Donald Trump. It's got the exact same hair. I want to know, Donald Trump's like a billionaire. Why can't he afford better hair? Like, why is there nobody that's, I get now it's part of his brand and all that stuff, but like, why was there nobody that was like, Donald, listen, you gotta understand, it's getting thinner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just doing like the Homer Simpson and like coming over. It's not working anymore. Like, you mean to tell me he couldn't afford to buy like hair plugs. Like he probably got shit. He can't afford hair locks to the point where like it be down all the way to his fucking ankles and be like silk and like from like this foreign country and hand knitted and all this stuff. Like, oh, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, guys, tap the screen, like the live for me. Everything's appreciated, nothing's expected, but it really does look like Donald Trump. I thought it was funny. I seen it the other day and I was like, man, that thing really does look like Donald Trump. So he said, we're dual streaming, guys. I try out other sites. I've been dabbling in other sites lately, but my main ones that I do are YouTube and TikTok. So make sure that you go and like follow me on that shit because I like that. Let's say. I said I'm been fighting like a cold. It's either like a cold or like a sinus infection this week, so I sound kind of like shit. It's alright. I got a New Jersey accent. It already sounds like shit, but like then you put like a cold on top of it, it's even worse. So let's see. Alright, so there's South Florida police officers, sue Ben Affleck and Matt Damon, claiming details in their movie The Rip are too real. I haven't like is that something I would assume it's one that's coming out? Like they said it was too real. Like, okay. Do you guys remember back in the day, right, when like Vanilla Ice came out and everybody like knew that it was a sample of a David Bowie song, right? I think that Vanilla Ice was the only one that didn't know that it was a sample of like a oops, sorry. There we go. Haha, hi, Ian. But so that like people like so he went on TV, right? Like so he got sued by like David Bowie and all that stuff. And that was literally a sample from Under Pressure. Like it was literally you could tell. At least I could the first time. I was like, oh, they remade it. That's cool. He went on after he got sued and tried to tell everybody that it wasn't the same song. Like straight up looked at the camera, was like, it's not the same song. And people were like, yeah, it's obviously a sample. Like maybe he really didn't know. The DJ said, hey, I gotta, you can put tracks to this. And he said, oh, okay. But like it's like the PR shit. Like when people try to defend stupidity, you know what I mean? Like he was like, it's not the same song. It's a different song. And they were like, no, this is definitely the same song. And he was like, no. He was like, that song goes, da na 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 na. And they were like, yeah, that's what you're. And he goes, no, no, no. With my song, it's da na 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 ting, da na 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 ting. Like, but it was the same chord. It was 100%. And they were like, and he was like, it's about the ting. Like, I will forever be like seeing Vanilla Ice in my head talking about the ting from like Ice Ice Baby. It's the ting. Like, that's what he kept saying too. He was like, it's not, and he said it like 4 or 5 times. He was like, it's not da na 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 da na 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 da na 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 na. He goes, it's da na 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 ting, da na 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 ting. It's all about the ting. See the ting, and I'm like, he lost his case, of course. Like I would not want to go up against like David Bowie and like other record labels, like, but like look at what that man did like to his career in the meantime. Like I feel bad for people in like the music like industry that like they're young. Like I used to book shows and at one point in time I worked with Busy Bone from Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? And I loved them like when I was younger, like that's when they got their Grammy and they were all really, really young. And he was probably my favorite artist I think I ever booked. Like I just absolutely adored him. He's good people. He's very down to earth. You know what I mean? Like he's wonderful. Um, then ended up that like, but he kind of got into a little bit of like me and him sat and talked for a while, and he kind of got into a little bit of the stuff that I won't repeat, like stuff like why he left the group and like this and that, and I didn't realize how much like you can just feel it in him, like that he's had so many people fuck him over. And I'm not saying anything about any of the group or like, but just people in the music industry. Like you could just tell when you speak to him how painful it is. I have followed Awesome Jack. There we go. I may follow back. That's cool. I like it when people follow me. I said I'm trying it out, seeing how it goes. Join the. Hold on. How do I do that? I followed Misfit Ren. How do I follow you back? I don't know how to do it. Like I said, I normally don't. I don't know. I normally don't do very much. So I have no idea how to do it. But so like, but you could just tell. Like you could just tell that. Oh, Jack, I got another live stream open right now. I can't right now, baby. I don't even know how I'd open it. I think that's how I'd open it. No, I was gonna say, apply for connection. What does that mean? Okay. Connection failed. This user is can't. What does that mean, Jack? I'm like, I have no idea what any of this means. So, all right. But yeah, like people that are like young and they're part of the music industry, they really do get taken advantage of a lot. Like they do. They 100% get like the advantage taken because like they don't have people guiding them saying don't do this or do this or when Bone Thugs and Harmony got big, he was like literally like 16 years old. He wasn't thinking about does he need a lawyer for this contract. He wasn't thinking, well, maybe my percentage for what I earn should be more. Like, but that's a lot of what the music industry does is they take advantage of people. Like, you figure every record label, what they do is they put X amount of money out. Like, TLC had this, like, back in the day, right? Where, like, they literally had a hit song, like, many hit songs. They had, but see what they do with the music industry, what they'll do is they pay to set up the concerts. And then the ticket sales kind of reimburse them. But at some point, they're supposed to be paying out the artists, right? Like, at some point, so TLC ended up like they were young when they got big, and they had like some number one hits and all that, and then they realized like, wait a minute, like I think they showed up to like the MTV Video Music Awards in like a Honda, and everybody was like, okay, and like it was literally like what was her name, T-Boz? It was literally her car. She just drove. She was like, but they showed up and they were like, oh. But they didn't even have enough money to rent like a limo, like just for the MTV Video Music Awards, like which is crazy because they were up for like best new artist, they were up for best like video for the year, like they were up for all these. So people are like, why are you driving a Honda? Like, and it was like an older Honda too. Like, hey, what's going on? How are you, legend? But so yeah, they ended up going and like they got like, but they had to break the original contract. I think it was with LaFace Records, but then they ended up actually owing them money. You're beautiful, keep. Oh well, thank you, legend. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But so they were but yeah, they ended up like because they were actually in debt. Like you figure they have to go through, they have to put up like concerts. The concerts are expensive to do. Traveling is expensive to do. All that stuff. Well, who pays for it? You think that they might front the money, but at the end of it, the artist is the one that pays for it. So it's like there's been people that had like these massive, massive record hits and ended up in debt because of it. Like because they're, you know what I mean? It's just that's how it is. Hi, Grace. Good morning, honey. How are you? So yeah. I mean that's just and it sucks, but that's why they ended up going for like a different record label was because they were literally going in debt by having like every song at that point in time was like going like super big. So I said when I've worked with people in the music, I worked in the you look glowing every time, yeah. I hope so. It's probably like the radiation just from being this close to Jersey. But yeah, I was gonna say I won last night. There's like a couple weeks ago when I played, I had 20-0, and then last night I did 18-2. So I almost did it again. I was like, ooh, okay. Like I'm trying hard, and I said it's definitely keeping me like busy. Like I need to keep myself busy. That's what I need to do. I'm still waiting for the images. Oh, you're off from work today? Well, that's cool. I was gonna say, so what are you doing with the day? Just hanging out? He's gonna be like a work man and just sit back and watch TV today. Let's see. Oh, okay. There you go. Shit. There's a massive 11,000 carat ruby that has been unearthed in Myanmar's war-scarred gemstone heartland. That's crazy. Have you guys seen like? Yeah, it's already pretty yucky here. I told you I got like a and get a game. Okay, there you go. I was gonna say, what game are you getting? My son loves the game. I'm like, he'll come out and like talk to me like, hey mom, da 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 da. Oh, in this game, and I'm like, no idea what he's talking about. Not a clue, but I'll still listen. No idea what he's talking about. Have you guys seen there's like a challenge online, right? Like, apparently, like, oh, okay, what kind of game now? Hey, Jules, guys, welcome through. Tap screen. Oh, Pokemon, gotcha, gotcha. But, I've seen this on, like, TikTok and whatnot, and I don't know if this is true. They said that if you take two walnuts, right, and you rub them together, like, for a while, they'll actually turn it into jade. Like, that's how jade is made. I don't know if that's but I'm pretty sure you got to do it for like a while. Like we're not talking like a couple days worth of shit. Like, and so people are sitting there like polishing these walnuts and whatnot, and I'm like, Alexa, can you really turn walnuts into jade?
These special walnuts develop a smooth, glossy surface that looks jade-like after months of polishing by hand.
Okay, maybe it doesn't. I thought they were saying it turned. Maybe it makes it jade like. I don't know, and I'm sure probably. Now I got all these pop-ups on my thing about. I Oh, they were all barred out, were they? Hi, Janet. Good morning, honey. Hello. But so, hello. Oh, okay. Awesome, awesome. But please, thank you. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Ambish. I said I've been trying out like different sites just to see like what's out there and everything. My main ones I will always use will be TikTok and YouTube. Like always. Hello. What is it? Stimmy. All right. Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live. Right? You're like, dude, I'm gonna go find one. Give me that game. No, but yeah, I don't know if that's like a real thing though. Like I said, I follow a chick and she's been talking about like, and that's just what she does is she rolls like these or like these nuts around in her hand all day. I don't know. And then she sits with a toothbrush and like she'll sit and polish them. I'm like, but I don't know if it'll actually turn it into jade that's worth anything. Like, I know actual jade's worth something. All right, but like, I don't know. So, I mean, it's just a thought. Like, try it. Let me know how it comes out. Like, let me know. You figure if it's jade, it's going to be worth something. No, I can't talk. I haven't really been on too much Aries, like, in all honesty. Like, I've been doing like an hour in the morning and then just kind of, I've been really tired lately. Like, really, really tired. And then on top of it, I got a cold, so I'm like, this week's been a rough one, man. Like, this week's been a rough one. But we're still trucking right along, so. And I said, I will be much happier when the hospital finally gets my fucking images sent through. But either way, I'm at their mercy right now. So we're just waiting. We're just trying to. You're just from my ear. Oh gosh, I hate that, man. Like I hate that. Like when you get an earache, it's like, ugh. You know what's worse than an earache? A toothache. Toothache sucks. I thought that was you. Yeah, it's me. Nobody knows who I am on Meet Me anymore. It's cool. Like I keep seeing there's like a lot of drama for from what I understand, a lot of people from Meet Me are coming over to TikTok right now, and I'm surprised Meet Me's even still around. Like, I'm surprised it's even still, like, a site. Like, they're probably making, like, negative. You know what I mean? Now, I appreciate you guys stopping by. Because I had a cold and scratchy throat. Well, it's that time of year, too, where, like, infections, like, are more likely to happen. Because, like, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot. And I said, guys, we're dual streaming, so welcome through. I recognize your name. I was going to say, what's your name on there? I have to go look. I use my Snap, but it's not, like, a lot. Like it's like here, like I'll check it, but like like nothing. You know what drives me nuts? If you'll get some people that they snap you 10 million times a day, and you're like, can't even delete you because you're snapping too much. Same as this. I have to go back and look. I have to go back and look now. They said it's. I haven't been on Meet Me in a while, like a while. I mainly do like TikTok and YouTube, but I said I here and there I'll come on Meet Me, but like I haven't really been on there. I think you're on my Instagram too. Is it the same name on Instagram? Like I'll do Instagram live. Last Friday I had a tick bite. Did you get it looked at? Oh, that's not good. There's a lot of like we get a lot of ticks in my area. Like because I said it's like farmland, and I had a friend right. Oh no, it's my government name. Well, then I won't ask you. Send me a message on Instagram. It'd be like, yo, just actually write yo bish. Yo Bish. All right, I'm gonna get like 4 of them that all say that. You know what I mean? They gave me antibiotics to prevent Lyme. Well, that's good. That's better. Like Lyme disease is one of those things. It'll fuck you up. I said when I was younger, right? I won't do that. Oh, okay. I mean, how about hi? You don't have to put the bishop part. Yeah, you don't have to do that. That's okay. But I told you like when I was younger, I was probably like 16, right? One of my friends didn't come to school, and I was like, I hit her up. I said, hey, what's going on? And she's like, dude, come over. And I said, okay. So I went over to her house, like that I can do. Say, there you go. Does it work from 11 to 7? Yeah, so I went over to her house, right? Oh, thank you. Here, let's put a favor back on you. There we go. But so I went over to her house, and like I've told this story before, but like this would have tripped me out so bad. She had gotten up that day to go get a shower to go to school, and when she did, she had thank you, Raul. I appreciate you, honey. But when she did, she'd gotten a tick, and it crawled in through her boobie. Thank you, Mac. I appreciate you guys. But and I said, guys, we're dual streaming, so if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you, it's just the other chat. I have not officially lost my mind yet, but there's always tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not gonna. It was on my upper thigh. Like I'm telling you, man, fucking ticks, they will fuck you up. I knew this chick. I used to work at like this venue, and this chick, she was like in their marketing. Like she was very. Well, my break is over. Oh, have a good one, Roll. I appreciate you stopping by, honey. But yeah, like I mean, like when I tell you, like it fucked her up. I mean, it fucked her up for years. She was like in a wheelchair, like, and she was very like energetic, running back and forth around in the venue, all this stuff. And I mean, she does like Lyme disease. It will fuck your ass up. Like it will fuck, and it's like, you know what? Just what I need. Another reason to not go in the woods. And 1-300. Okay. All right. I'm trying to do it out today just to kind of see, like, how it goes. I don't know. And I felt something. Oh my god. Like that's like literally like to me like the thing nightmares is fucking like a tick. Like fuck that. Like I can remember being camping when I was younger. Thank you, Jocelyn. I appreciate you guys. And like, oh my god. Like then they'd have to sit and like pick you, like look like girls in the mist and shit. That they had to make sure that you didn't have like, like you had to make sure. Like ticks, I'm telling you, ticks will fuck you up. Like you're like, dude, it's one little bug. How much damage can it do? And then the next thing you know, you're in a wheelchair. And luckily, I'm good, right? And so I took a pair of tweezers, right, to my friend's boob because it had crawled right in the nip, right? And I took a pair of tweezers and I went to go pull it out, right? Because we were like 16. We didn't know what the fuck we are doing. Like, she's like, just get it. I'm like, okay. And it like broke in half and the other half, so she had to go and get it removed. Like, it's not funny. She didn't get Lyme disease from it, but I'm just saying, like, we were like, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. Like, I might have been like 15 when that happened. Like, I actually just talked to her not too long ago. She hit me up, like, about, she'd seen like my posts on Facebook and whatnot, and she just hit me up to ask me if I was okay. And I was like, well, that's nice of her. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, people have been supportive. I definitely appreciate that. Like I said, there's always going to be people online that have like nasty shit to say. Like I said, there was a dude in here yesterday arguing with me about meta and all this shit, and I'm like, dude, like I don't care. He's like, well, you're a moron. I'm like, I don't care. Like I try to be nice, I don't care. Like I'm going through cancer treatment right now. Like I give a fuck's less about whether Meta owns Instagram or not. Like I gives a fuck less. Like I got other shit to be stressed about. Like I really don't care. So I said I've had like so far I think the worst trolls I had one troll that came through, right, and said to me, and like these are like the rough ones, so oh gee, that's good, Aries, that's good. So the one guy came through and he said, and I don't know if it's a guy or not, like, Digis, what are you gonna do with it? You should go out and buy yourself a game instead of like renting it. He's like, it's cheaper. But so it ended up the fuck, what was it talking about? totally lost my train of thought. Like I said, guys, I'm not feeling real great today, so I'm gonna be taking it easy. We're gonna, spend here and there. Yeah, I was gonna say save it up, man. There's nothing wrong with like. Yeah, I have a savings account that I said. Thankfully, I have stocks that I bought. I have a savings account. Thankfully, I had those. Otherwise, I don't know how I would have like made it through like the last month because they said I just haven't been able to work. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work for like a couple more months. So I'm like gonna be pinching pennies. You know what I mean? But like, thank goodness at least I had secure. Oh, see, secured credit cards are fantastic because like it'll actually report to your credit bureau every single month. So that like it helps. I think mine went up like 200 points just because I got like a couple secured cards. And then you just leave stuff in there and it just like it hits every month. It'll definitely. But what's happening? I'm putting $800. There you go. Like I said, save up for a fucking vacation. Get a savings account, stick it in there. You don't even think about it. You just like do that. Like I said, I like to do stocks. I'm not like majorly into stocks, but I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting to see like the value of stuff, like kind of like how it goes. And then I know some people are really into doing stocks. Like, should I go for a vacation? You should. Like, I know there's some people that are like, oh, it went up 2 points. Okay, let me hurry up and sell it. And then I'm going to rebuy this, like, once it goes back down. Like, some people are really hardcore into it. I can't. I'm a casual stock buyer. I'm not like a hardcore, like, you know what I mean? Like, some people get pretty hardcore into it. I'm like, that's what actually I was going to say. Martha Stewart, right before she was like Martha Stewart, she literally was like a stock trader on Wall Street, which I think is kind of interesting that they ended up getting her for, stock for. But here's my thing. Okay, so they went after Martha Stewart, right? Because they said she got an inside tip from like her friend called her and said, hey, sell all your stocks, like da da da. They're getting ready to go under, and she said okay, and she sold all her stocks. That's insider trading, right? To me, that's just good business sense. I mean, like, so if you find this out, I mean, they just want you to leave it there. Like that'd be like if you worked at, like you ran a clothing store and you found out the one up the street was going, and you're like, okay, we're gonna be busier. You know what I mean? Getting my learners too. Oh, what, your learners permanent? You get it. Like I said, you'll get it, man. Save up for like a car. Then you'll be able to go do what you want whenever you want. You know what I mean? Like live life, take vacations. If you okay, so let's say first vacation that you take since you've gotten, like, where would you go? And I'm not saying like it has to be an extravagant one. You could take a weekend away. Where would you go? I would love to go down to New Orleans. Point A to point B. Yeah, and I mean that's really all you need is just something that'll get you to point A and point B. Just make sure that you have somebody look at it too. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times they might have like, I wanted to go to Japan. There you go. I actually think going to Japan would be pretty fun. Like I said, I really really like places that have like rich histories. My next one I want to go to is NOLA. Like, I want to go to New Orleans so bad. I've been talking about New Orleans for a while. That's actually where I was saving up to go before I started getting sick and whatnot. So, but I don't know. I will go. Would you go? You know the forest, right? I told you, I kind of like the dark tourism stuff. Like, dark tourism is a real thing where people go to these places where tragedies happen. Like, they'll go visit, like, the Holocaust site, like, of some of the camps, or it's called dark tourism, or like, they go, but like, it's more it's history based, like, but it's so like that one dude, like, I can't say the S word forest, but like people have gone and walked around that forest and talked about how creepy it is. And then it was Jake Paul came across, or not Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Yeah, it was the other one. Logan Paul, he did like a YouTube video and he came across like this is known for people going and unaliving themselves, like this forest. And he was walking around there doing like, oh, we're making YouTube videos. And he came across somebody that had done it there. Like he was the first one to find him. And so he recorded it. And then as an anti-S word PSA he tried to put out, he put the video out. And then he was like, people got mad. Well, yeah, they did. Like, I mean, you're not thinking about this person's family. I understand saying, like, mental health, because mental health, it does matter. You know what I mean? It's a big part of life. You know, it's how we survive life is through healthy mental health. But it's like I get where he was going with the idea, which was like, let's see if we can't deter people. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of videos. Like apparently, it's really, really weird there. But yeah, so that's what. But like I said, Logan Paul, they went there just expecting to walk around, and then I said so many people go there for whatever reason because it's known for it, and they were actually walking around there. So that's why he had gotten canceled off YouTube because he put the video up. Like that's not a good anti. Like I can see if you went and like you didn't have him in the video and you were just like, yo, we just got done with like this is what we came across. Like my God, like I'm in shock. Like I don't even know what. It's one thing to like, but like they put the video up and that can trigger a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like that can definitely. But I'm like, man, I guess he wasn't thinking about dude's family. If he had a girlfriend, like maybe they didn't want to say it. Like he really didn't think. And then he was like, they canceled me. Like yeah, they did. Good. All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready to jump off here. I said I'm gonna go paint for a little bit, and then if I'm feeling a little bit better this afternoon, I will come on and do my fan dancing and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys. Aries, if I don't get you again today, honey, I hope you have a beautiful day because you deserve it, motherfucker. I hopefully will be back on like later on, like I said, this afternoon. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by to see me.